Hey guys, so I was talking to Father today. At first I was bringing in my problems, saying, okay, God, what's going on? Because there's lots of stuff going on. Lots of things happening, and asking the Lord for direction, what's happening. And the way God addressed it to me was, He said, stay the course. And as I was on my face to Him, because literally I was on the floor, on the carpet, on my face, just crying out to Him. I found myself at that place. He just said, stay the course. And then he just impressed on me that this is like no different than, any other day being in Jesus, right? Because you're going to go through things. You're going to go through trials and hardships. You're going to deal with stuff in your life. And, let's just say things that you count. I'm hearing Him say things that you count on, things that you count on every day. Let's just say you don't have all of a sudden. Suddenly they're not there. And He's like, well, what about me? See, I never leave you or forsake you. You're always going to have me. And that stuff doesn't sustain you. That stuff is not your bread. I'm your bread, right? So He's telling me, take your eyes off, that and your situations and the stuff you're going through as your bread. I'm your bread, Jesus. And hey, you got me. I never left you. Put your eyes on me. Let's walk through the day. Let's have a good time. Let me show you what I got for you. I got some really cool stuff for you, but you can't see because you're engrossed in the bread over there, which isn't really your bread. It's it's not yours. Look at me, I'm the bread. Which is the circumstances, right? That stuff you're in. The things you depend on, maybe the people you depend on, the things you depend on every day, suddenly might not be there in the way you think. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to maneuver? Well, nothing changes. And that's what He's saying to me. Nothing changes. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. Okay, keep your focus on what's important. Me, He says, right? I'm important. I'm the one. I'm the one that determines your joy, that determines your outlook, your reactions, how you choose to move, what you want to do and say comes from me. Relationship in Christ, right? And so if we go to that place, everything looks great. Everything looks pretty good. Your circumstances suddenly are not big anymore. They're like pretty much under your feet because you're like, okay, they don't hold any water. That's not going to determine how I act today or my reactions or how I feel or what I'm going to do. Absolutely not. Jesus determines that. Jesus is in my life, and He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So no matter what you're dealing with, you count it all joy. You get excited because He's in it with you. And He's already seen what's going to take place. He orders your steps. He's ahead of you, making a way, right? Now, what's not to be excited about that, right? So that's where He was taking me. To hold every thought captive, to set my face like flint on Him, on the things I'm seeing and doing, instead of the crap I'm dealing with, right? So I want to encourage you in that place today. I want to encourage you that we all go through stuff. And if stuff that you depend on is gone, maybe relationships, people that you're close to, you don't have right now, you got Jesus. And that person isn't your be-all, end-all. Jesus is. Okay? And He wants to remind you not to lean on man and people and stuff and things to find your joy in who you are, but on Christ alone, right? So I want to go to that place. Depend on Him alone.